Hi and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon on the Play Nice channel. So this is part 2. If you haven't already seen part 1, check up in the top right and we'll stick a card in there so you can go back and check out part 1. But as a bit of a recap, let's see, what did we do in the last bit? We released 5 games, all with a sort of a 6 average score, which hasn't done us so well so far. But let's see if we can't in this little bit here improve upon that somewhat. We created a crime adventure which really did us no favors. We researched our custom engine, mono audio, game tutorials, and we also researched the virtual pet genre. So we released our first virtual pet simulator. So we also did a bit of contract work, but let's continue on with our Play Nice company here in our garage. So we've got 62.4 thousand in the bank, which I don't think is enough to create our next custom engine. We could maybe have a look and see what's available in contract work. While I think 28k isn't a bad amount of income, I think 3 weeks is a bit of a short period for our development process at the time. So I think the only thing we can sensibly do from here is maybe set. Oh, we didn't do the game report for our pet simulator, Nice Pet. So we better quickly run that, and then we'll do some research and see what new genre topics are available there. Nope, bit of a head scratch. Must be some hard work checking this out. Let's have a look at our game report. Our post-release analysis of Nice Pet is complete, and we got the following results. Sound is quite important for this type of game. Well, there's some nice notes for moving forward. So let's do some research. We're going to have a look for a new topic. So we are looking at hunting, werewolf, government, or dystopian. Why don't we try a nice governmental simulator? Oh, that sounds like such an exciting game. Well, it might be exciting for some of us. What's this? Platform news. Today, Vena has confirmed rumours about the new gaming console announced, the Master V. The company claims the Master V is technically superior to the massively successful TES by Nintendo and plans to release it in the coming months. So that should be out shortly, and we'll see if we can afford to develop on that maybe, or we'll see what's going on at the time. 145,000 in the bank there from Nice Pet, which is now off the market. 22,585 units and 158,130 cash in sales. Not bad. And we've successfully researched government. So let's quickly knock out a new game. It's going to be government. I don't think an action or an adventure is going to do such a good there, but we did say maybe the government simulation. What is good for simulation? Usually PC is the best for simulation. The TES isn't quite so good, and neither is the G64. And let's call this Gov Playground. Because what else do they do but from play around with everybody's money? But shh, don't tell anybody I said that. Right, it's going to be 2D graphics as always, because we haven't researched 3D yet. So gameplay again is going to be high. The engine, I think I'm going to tweak that down very slightly, and I'm going to pull the story and quests up very slightly to try and balance them out a little bit better. See if we can't get that 9 or a 10 score for this one. The PC should give us the option for that. Right, we've got a double minus on dialogue, so I'm going to, because of what we got last time, I'm going to pull that down very slightly again, and I'm going to pull a little bit out of level design as well, just to try and push that artificial intelligence up, because it's saying there maybe 3 pluses is a good idea. We'll know when we generate the next set of game reports
Eventually it'll tell us what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. Right, we're going to stick with 2D graphics and we'll stick with basic sounds because we've researched mono, but we haven't created the game engine yet. I will bump the world design up very slightly, and I'm going to pull the sound design up very slightly as well, just to try and balance that out a bit. Right, let's do that research. Let's do that development and see how that comes out. We'll get those bugs squashed. Oh, platform news. Today, the new game platform Master V by Vina has been released. Lovely. Right, there's all our bugs out. Let's finish that. Let's see how we do. Oh, a new record in technology of 14 there. Brilliant. Means we're getting that bit closer to getting our developer, Jonas, up to level 2. Right, here's the reviews out. Let's see how we did. Oh, they're looking positive. Hopefully we'll get some 8s here. Simulation works well on PC, we knew that. Another 8, very good, informed gamer. Oh, a 7 by Game Hero. And a 7 from All Games. That's definitely not bad. That should earn us enough money to build our custom engine. So we're going to go ahead here and do our game report. Platform news. The recently released gaming console Master V by Vina has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say the console is not very well marketed in North America, but it will flourish in other parts of the world. I remember playing on one of them a good few years ago now with Alex the Kid. Can't remember how well I did, but... So, government and simulation is a great combination. World designs to be not very important for this type of game, which is what we thought. Right, so let's see. Is there any new contract work to do that we can just rock out? That looks very doable. 4 weeks. So Gov Playground's bringing in quite a reasonable amount of money that should definitely get our engine off the ground. Oh, we've successfully done that contract. Brilliant. So we've got us 300,000 in the bank now. See, is there any research? Oh, we can research target audience before we build this engine. That'll be useful. So there we go. Gov Playground is still doing quite well in sales. Rank 13. Oh, it's just dropped to rank 42nd. That says our research complete. So now it's time to develop our custom game engine. So it's going to be 2D graphics. We'll do a linear story. Save game is quite good fun. It's more fun when you can save it and go back to it. We'll put the game tutorials in and mono sound. So it's 150,000. I'll tell you what, we'll call this Nice Engine 1. So let's see how long that takes to develop. 85 to go. We're developing through this quite quickly. 153,000 in the back. 145. There goes our monthly costs. We can now research casual games. Casual games work quite well on the TES there. The Geovord or G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. I think it was Amiga. No, it was Commodore. Sorry, it was Commodore 64. They went bankrupt at the end of their life, rather than releasing a new platform. So Gov Playground is off the market. It sold 33,249 units, generating 232,788 cash in sales, which is helping us out immensely. We're about halfway done there now on the Nice Engine 1. So we just got to hope we can hurry up and get this built. It's a bit slower when you're working on your own. Right, we've got 137 in the bank, which should be enough for us to create quite a nice game off this Nice Engine 1. Let's have a quick look at our game history. So we've done
government simulation, virtual pet simulation, a zombie action, martial arts action, crime adventure, a dungeon adventure. And so our highest ranking game so far, 6.75, is Gov Playground with a 7.5. Wow, so we know that a simulation game on PC is going to do us rather well if we can get it cracked. So let's see what genres. So we can, it's giving us the target audience as well now. So we can see if we look at platforms, the TES is good for a young audience and the PC is good for a mature audience. So if we were going to develop a PC game, we would want something for a mature audience. So we're looking at martial arts. What goes well with martial arts? We had a martial arts action. Maybe we could do a martial arts adventure. I don't think a martial arts simulation is going to work. We'd have a look at a martial arts adventure and see how that matches. Adventure is good on the PC and we could make it mature. Our last martial arts was called Kick Nice. So let's call our next one. Don't kick me. And that's going to be for mature audiences. It's an okay combination. It's not a great combination, but it's an okay combination. We're going to use the 2D graphics V1 there. Oh, I think I forgot to pick the engine. We can't cancel at this point. Oh, what a silly selection. So that's going to be quite low. It's going to be low. That should be about right. Oh dear, I did mean to involve our engine at this. I suppose we could develop it and then just bin it. It's a bit of a waste of the development time, but we still get the experience from the development and the research point, so it's not too terrible. So we're about halfway done there now. I suppose we might have to release this because we've only got 114 in the bank. We'll design up, graphics down, sound a bit of a minus. See how that does. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumour that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? I suppose we're going to have to release the game, so we might as well it should help increase the hype for the game. We'll publish the interview next week. See, it's not doing very well on the technology or design. Planet GG recently published an interview with Play Nice. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. John Az, owner and CEO of Play Nice, said, "We think the players are looking for more mature content in games. We are willing to take a risk and give it to them." Many industry experts say sooner or later, games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games. So there's our hype at 15. Let's get those bugs squashed. It's not particularly well designed or have good technology, but it'll give us some experience here for leveling up. I think I'll release the game because it'll still bring us, even if it still brings us in 40,000, it's the game linked by Ninvento has been released. It'll still bring us some money in versus not. See what the reviews say. Don't expect them to be particularly high. If we get 5s, but I think we're doing reasonably. It would have been better if we could have done our own engine, then we could have really leveled up things like the sound and what have you. I think we'll research a new topic and see if we can't make a different sort of game, something we haven't made before that'll work nicely. Generate the game report because that's always important. Give us some research points so we can unlock other other things for our engine. There's our game report complete. Post-release of analysis of Don't Kick Me. Graphics seems to be quite important for this type of game. Right, so let's have a look at research. Oh, we can research casual games now. We're not doing a lot of development on the TES currently, but it always, if we look at our game history, have we done anything on the TES yet? No, so we haven't touched the TES yet, and it costs 80,000 cash to develop on that platform for the associated license fee. So we want to kind of avoid it if at all possible. Though I do know casual games in this with the TES is a really good spinner, especially for getting up to the next level, because we're on 4th year now. We should really be there. Let's have a look and see what topics are available. There's an everybody hunting, and everybody seems to be a good topic. See if we can't get something right down the middle. With growing interest in video games, there's also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their up-and-coming games. New research available, marketing. Yeah, I used to read Games Master magazine back in the early 90s. I think there was also a TV series on in the UK with Dominic Diamond and Sir Patrick Stewart. So Game Don't Kick Me is now off the market. It sold 24,435 units, generating 171,073 cash in sales. Rather useful, so that makes us up at 215.9 thousand. There's hunting complete. So let's develop a new game. It's going to be for everybody. So we'll use hunting. It will be, let's do a casual hunting game. Casual does work best on the TES and doesn't work very well on the PC. It's the other thing I would do. I'll tell you what, let's unlock TES for 80,000. It's a bit costly, and we'll use our nice engine one. And let's make Nice Hunt for the Nintendo TES. We'll use 2D graphics v2, which is going to be a big improvement. So hopefully our technology score should be nice and high for this game. So it's saying we want good gameplay, quite low on the story and quests. So because it's quite low on story and quests, there's no point in putting linear. But we'll put tutorials in. There's almost no requirement for engine in this at all. Alright, let's see how that goes. I'm not too worried about all these. There's nearly as many bugs as there is design, definitely more than there is technology. Right, so level design should be quite high. That should be quite low, and that should be almost non-existent there. We'll bring this down a little bit more. Right, goal hint. If you have more than 1 million in cash, you'll be able to move to the next level. This might sound like a lot, but don't worry. Once you release a hit game, you will get to this amount easily. I go and there's the Vina Vina Gear to compete against the Gameling. Unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, Vina Gear is basically the full power of the Master 5, except you can take it with you. The Vina Gear also has a full colour screen. Still didn't do as well as the Game Boy. Will this device topple the Gameling? We will see. The Vina Gear will debut in 2 months. It didn't come close, even though the Game Boy had a monochromatic LCD screen. Right, so world design, not so important. Graphic design, very important. I'm going to put mono sounds on this. It costs us 5,000 more, but it does improve the game. Sound needs to be up a bit. Put that down just a little bit more. See how that does. Still quite low on the design and technology. I would have liked to have seen it closer to 20 before we finished, but we'll take what we can get. 15 is still better than some we've had out there. Right, and that's all our bugs out.
There you go, see how we did. Oh, new record on design there. Oh, we're close to getting graphics level V3 in graphics, but 2D's got some good experience in there as well. Are we going to get the platform news? There's the VNG has been released. We'll generate the game report while we're waiting for the reviews. Here we go. Looks like we're going to get 10s across the board. That would be very nice. Looks like we're going to get at least a 9.5. This game was spec'd for this console. I've never had a 10. Yeah, I've never had 4 10s, but I'll take a 9.9. I think that comes out as a 9.9, 9.75. Close enough. That should be the sales that get us into our new place. Nice Hunt has achieved a company sales record with 50,000 units sold. It's an important milestone. So we've made nearly 600,000. This should push us over the million we need to get there. 100,000 units sold. Game report released. Artificial intelligence seems to be not at all important for that type of game. That's what we thought. So this is going to push us over to there's the 1.2 million mark. So now we can move for 150,000 and get our lovely new office. Welcome to your new office. Now you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. Oh, we've even got a new PC there. Looks like it's got 2 towers. Maybe that's sort of a background server for running services, but we're still a bit early for that. There's no MMORPG yet. According to our market research, recently published game Nice Hunt is a surprise hit with players. The developer, Play Nice, is fairly new to gaming industry, but we cannot wait to see what they develop next. Right, so before we can do this fill position, it's going to tell us we need to complete the staff management training. So let's do the training. It'll take us a few minutes, but in the meantime, the Nice Hunt is still raking in the money. Our costs have gone up from 8 grand a month to 32 grand a month, which we need to take into account. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Right, we've completed our training there. Yes, lovely jubbly. And we can now look at hiring a developer. We've got 1.7 million. I think we want to just look for general developers. I don't think I want to spend 2 million looking. I think we want to spend... Should we spend 100,000 looking? I think complex algorithms gets you people who are better at technology. Game demo gets you better people who, like designers. Or is that, I can't remember if that's showreel. But anyway, I'm going to just generally look. And while I'm doing that general looking, let's see, can we do some training? Just do a nice level balanced training. Tell you what, let's get the speed up. That's going to be a big help moving forward. And so we can have Giovanni Price, who's better at technology. He's level 1. Caden Lewis, who's level 2. So that we can see there, they're 10,000 a month, either 20,000 a month for level 2, or a level 3. I think I'm going to go for Heather Hopkins, the level 3. It's a good start because we can now research medium games, so they're bigger than what we had. So let's give her some training. If we do staff welcome, it'll make some better part of the team. So Nice Hunt's off the market. It sold 283,955 units on the TES, generating 1.987,716 cash in sales. That's what it's got us this lovely, nice new office. Platform news. Hardware manufacturers around the world were surprised today. Givodor, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Givodor failed to introduce a higher priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. We're still training here. So let's have a Let's see what can we research. Let's get her researching marketing. Just in the meantime. Now, do we want to hire a second? I'm tempted to hire another developer. But if you look at the meter next to them on it, it shows how comfortable they are in the setting. Because they're not so comfortable yet, I think we'll hold off on that. Now, why is it not giving? Why is it not giving me the option to? There we go. Develop a new game. We can see the staff list here. So Janet is quite balanced. 300 aside, so I can do technology or design about as competently. Heather Hopkins here is better at design, so she's better on design-oriented tasks. Right, but let's do some contract work to get her bedded in and feel more part of the team. That does help us meet a fill. And we should crank through that. So as that one complete, as that news to say the G64 is no longer supported. We did 2 games and then 200,000 on the platform. So we'll just do a bit more contract works. We can hammer these out like they're not even there. And it gets us the research points, and we're not so bothered about the money. It's more about making the team work effectively. So we'll find some more. There's that one completed. There we go. Now she feels part of the team. We can develop another game. Just finished. There we go. So that's contract finished. 22,000. Let's develop a new game. So let's have a look at our topics. We've just done a hunting, everybody. It looks like we're going to have to do some research. Oh, we can't research a new topic. We haven't got enough research points to do that. Is there any more contract work? No. There's no other work to do besides, so we're just going to have to work with what we have. Let's try another dungeon game. Let's do maybe the dungeon strategy. That's a great combo, excellent. So what does strategy work best on? Strategy's best on PC. We'll use our nice engine 1. So some sort of dungeon strategy. Oh, here we go, struggling for names again. I'm trying to think what dungeon strategy games I've ever played, and I can't think of any off the top of my head. So let's just call it something silly like Nice Dungeon 1. Oh, we'll just call it Nice Dungeon. I don't think we need the 1. And dungeon works well for everybody, so we'll leave that like that. Right, get on. We're going to use the graphics v2 again, because we always want to be using the best technology we have available. I'm going to add a save game in there, because I think that'll give us a little bit of a boost. Let's see how these guys do on this. See, she's putting in a lot more design points than I am. Right, so I'm going to boost artificial intelligence. Would you set down a little bit more? There we go, that should be balanced. So we should see a massive bump in our design capabilities. Now we've got Heather Hopkins working with us. Going to keep it up 2D graphics v2 and mono sound. We want to get the world design right up there. Should be down a bit, and that should be up a bit. Let's reduce that down there, and that can go to about there. A little bit lower. So we're currently at 20. Oh, we're really hammering up on the design. This game should look really nice. Get these bugs squashed. Wow, this is a record-breaking game for us. It should be with 2 developers on the team rather than just the 1. There we go, all the bugs are squashed. There we go. So we've got a new combo which gives us a 1.3 bonus. So our gameplay is leveled up. Level design is leveled up. Artificial intelligence level up, very nice. Graphics leveled up. Graphics V2 leveled up. So we can see there I'm going to level up as well. Let's release the game and see what comes back. So now we've got better user experience and a level editor. Brilliant, so there are things we can now research. First of all, I'm going to research a new topic because I think there's a space for everyone, because we can do space simulation and space casual. First reviews are in for Nice Dungeon. If we hit 9s here, we'll be doing really well. If we hit 10s, and that's just phenomenal. I don't expect to hit those numbers, but not on our first release from this level up. But it's nice to see a 9 there. Anyway, even if the rest are all 7s. So it seems like people are happy with it. Get her to generate this game report, and we'll look at see what the average was. 7.5. That's not bad. So while that's doing, so that's earning us some. This came in rank 7, so that's going to earn some nice money. There's our game report from Heather. Our post-release analysis of Nice Dungeon is complete, and we got the following results. Dialogue seems to be not important for this type of game. Brilliant. We have additional insights. Yeah, so it's saying Heather's new, so as she gets part of the team, it'll get better. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do complex algorithms and spend 100,000 on finding somebody who can increase our technology level. So on somebody who's preferably level 3 or higher, but good at technology. And while that's happening, it's already happened. So level 1, and level 2. He's about the same level as me. Now, do I want to spend another 100,000 looking or take James E. Garmack? I think I'm going to take a risk. His speed's not up there and his research is failure, but we can train those into him. So let's give him some welcome training. While he's having welcome training, let's train Jonas there. What can we train him in? We did his speed. So let's do a nice balance there. And we're going to train Heather, and I want to train her in that speed again as well, because I think if we get their speed up, then we'll definitely see an improvement in their output. Vina has announced they will release a new gaming console in 2 months. The Vina Oasis comes with 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience. Vina said at the announcement, the Oasis is a new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and believe it will do very well on the market. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest it will appeal to more mature audiences. So yeah, what they're calling the Oasis was the Mega Drive, and that I think in North America that was referred to as the Genesis. So that's the Mega Drive over here in the UK. Right, James has had his welcome training. He's still a little bit low. So what can we do? We could train him for speed as well. Always comes in useful. Yes, it uses our research points and uses a bit of cash, but it's worth it for getting these guys just to level up that bit more. You can see here, these guys are almost finished. Hi boss, I have a knack for security and think we could really do some security upgrades in our office. I've done some research. I think with an investment of 50,000, we'll be a lot safer than we are now. I think that 50k security is really important, so I think that's definitely worth doing. Right, we're going to look at contract work. Hi again, I heard you've been very successful in the gaming business and are starting to grow your team. I've updated our client list, so if you are looking for some contract work, let me know. Brilliant. Medium-sized contracts are now unlocked. Nice Dungeon is off the market. It sold 58,823 units, generating 411,789 in sales. It's not. I suppose that's not bad considering it was only a 7.5 game. Right, these guys are finished. Is there anything we want to research? I think level editor is worth a quick punt. There's no research points left available, so we'll just have to let her sit idle for a moment. These guys should be finished about the same time. Today, the game platform Vina Oasis by Vina has been released. There we go, those two are just about finished. Brilliant. So now we can look at developing a new game. So we got space, so it's going to be a good match with space. We could do a space adventure, that's an okay combo. Space strategy we don't have information about. Space casual is a bad combo. A space RPG we don't have information for. Space action is a great combo. Right, so what is going to work for us with action? There's a double plus on the PC. TES isn't very good, even though we've developed one game for. So it's saying the Vina Oasis, the brand new console, is the best for action for us at the minute. It's going to cost us 100,000, but that's not really a big issue. Let's use our nice engine V1. So let's call it play space. We're going to do that for everyone. Even though the console's more of a mature audience, we'll use the V2 2D graphics. Right, so we want to get the engine up there. Increase the storyline quest and just pull down the gameplay slightly, not too much. We'll stick a linear story in it as well to make it something there to play with, rather than just be a go out and do stuff game. It's not like it's an open world. Right, dialogues are very unimportant. Our AI is quite important, and level design is important. There we go. So there we go. We can see that James is still struggling a little bit as a new member of the team. Right. Let's turn the graphics up. The sound's in about the right place. We'll take the world design down a bit. See how that does. God, technology's doing a lot better this time around. It's actually surpassing the design, but 11 bugs there was there to squish. Right, and that's all the bugs squished. That's a good result, I think. 33, 31. Leveled up on world design. So now we can do simple cutscenes, better dialogues, and open world. Would mention open world. Right, now that's done. I think we're going to just take that as a time to finish, and next time we come back, we'll see how well that